So I let it dry overnight, and it looks pretty good now. It's not noticeably damp at all, so I think it's good to screen print on. We got our shirt, and we have our supplies. Now that the screen is covered in photo emulsion, this has to get covered from light. So, to let it set properly without getting overexposed, putting it in the box that the rice cooker came in. Theoretically, that's it. Now we just wait. I'm not exactly sure how long that's gonna take for it to set. We just wanna make sure that we wait until it's cured before we put our transparency on top and start to expose it. So, I have like maximum 1 hour before I lose all of the light that is outside. So we are gonna speed mode the rest of this. And my transparency, right? I talked to a guy at a screen printing store. He told me is that underneath whatever I'm gonna be putting in, I need something black, like a black fabric pressed up against the bottom, and then this stuff needs to be on top. You can see the screen prints in it. Okay, now I gotta rinse. Alright, so this is my finished screen. So both of these are nice and see-through, so you can see my hand through them. For the most part, this photo emulsion seems to have done its job. Like, in general, this feels like a pretty resounding success. Now I gotta let that dry, but let's you and I have a chat. Here's the deal. I'm probably gonna title this video something like creating my own streetwear brand, or some bogus clickbait to get you guys to click on it. It's not clickbait if it is true. It's not super true, but it's true enough. So, what then is Konstrukt Realität? I'm probably screwing up my German accent, or Konstrukt Reality in English. It is kind of an interesting idea. At the core, it's to examine reality as a construct. Something that is constructed by the people who live it, right? That we construct our own reality, and to some degree that's true. I like to play around with the boundaries of what we want to call reality. So that's the one meaning of Konstrukt Realität. The other meaning of this name was literal. Construct reality. I make stuff. To make real. Construct reality. Now, again, all of this was created with a couple days of thought. You know, it was messing with the idea of how easy is it to make a streetwear brand? Can anyone do it? Who can do it? It's a cool process, though. I'm not done yet, of course. This is just a little bit of a little fireside chat we're having. You don't usually think about how things get made, especially not apparel, but it's different when you're holding the screen. There's something so much more tangible about it. For people who do screen printing, do tons and tons and tons of times every day, for me it's really cool. And I see why it's an art for so many people. All right, enough of me yammering. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so it's been a couple days now, actually. This screen is absolutely bone dry, and I have to say, I think the print turned out pretty good. Now, we have to do the actual, like, printing part of this process. So I have my shirt. It's dried this nice kind of like stone washed lilac color. I really like how it turned out. Lay this flat on the table. So I've got these two designs. The other one's a little bit bigger. And I kind of want to center it between my pecs, right? I have this, which should be roughly the same size. So just as a guesstimate, I am gonna cut this out. A lot of people recommend doing this with a second person, so I'm gonna grab a brick to hold the other side of the screen down. Now, it's not a perfect solution, but should do the job. For my first time, it doesn't look half bad. I think it looks pretty good. This print needs a little bit of time to dry before we can heat set it. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed this one. See you guys next time.